Still dancing, still glowing. Black marble floors under naked feet. City lights dripping down a suite. You smell like roses and gasoline. Heaven as pure as it used to be. Chrome reflections all in your eyes. Crosses hanging while we getting high. You kiss slow like a lullaby, right before another piece of me dies. And I know we ain't getting saved tonight, but your halo's shining different under neon lights. Bust down halos over both our heads. White gold tears where the roses bled. Heaven don't feel the same no more since we started sleeping with our sins instead. Diamonds dancing where the angels wed. You taste like smoke and expensive shit. Falling feels so good with you, so we keep descending deeper, yeah. Like reservations and velvet ropes, painkillers hiding in your Dio code. You laugh soft, but your soul look tired. Like loving me turn your spirit cold. And I can't eat good you, baby. I got demons iced out too. Both our halos flooded in VVS, still pretending we brand new. Too rich to cry now, too gonna slow down. Penthouse angels pouring champagne, trying not to drown now. White roses all in marble, lipstick stains on the gospel. Every time I touch your body, feel like heaven turned hostile. Bust down halos over both our heads. Saints don't dance like this instead. Your silhouette glowing ultraviolet, while the city sends beneath our bed. Diamonds dancing where the angels went. Love me now before there's nothing left. If this paradise was built to fall, at least we burn beautiful in the end. Burn beautiful in the end. Burn beautiful in the end. Halo, halo. Rain against cathedral glass, silent, silent in the silence. Tie yourself down before you swim too deep, too deep. You heard my voice through the fog, somewhere beyond the reach. Now your hands shaking on the ropes, trying not to follow me. I told you take care of yourself, eat slow, sleep well, breathe. But every time you get too close, you forget mortality. Pressure in your chest tonight, moon pulling at the sea. Every wave inside your mind, closing you to me. I sing like a siren, pull you where the tide bends. You drift further every night, till your name does set the same. Boy, don't lose yourself trying to love me too deep. But if you fall beneath the weight, I'll still pull you next to me, closer to me. Closer to me. Chrome reflections on wet skin, purple lights inside the room. Your shadow floating on the ceiling like the ocean swallowed you. You say I calm the pressure down, but I'm the pressure too. Every kiss another current, every touch a deeper blue. Sailors tied themselves to silence, still they swam towards songs like mine. You can hear me through the water, even with your eyes closed tight. I sing like a siren, pull you where the tide been, build you further every night, till your name don't sound the same. Boy, don't lose yourself trying to love me too deep. But if you fall beneath the weight, I'll still pull you next to me, closer to me. Closer to me. Always come back, don't you? Palm trees swaying by the harbor, midnight silver on the waves. You say the ocean calm your spirit, that's why you drift away. Chrome reflections on the water, your silhouette fade with the tide. Every time I try to hold you, another current change your mind. Still I leave the porch light glowing, right where the shoreline bends. Some people belong to somebody, you belong to the wind. And I know you get restless when the city sleeps. That's why your soul keep pulling further than my reach. You belong to the seas, every wave keep pulling you from me. Still you wash back eventually, right where the harbor lights breathe. Boy, your heart too deep, too wild for these city streets. But every time the tide gets heavy, you come back home to me, back home to me, back home to me. Salt air all in your white tee, voice low while you roll the smoke. You say freedom always find you right before you lose control. And I stopped taking it personal. The ocean made you this way. Some men chase after power, you just disappear for days, then return smelling like rain and seawater, moonlight all on your skin. Every time you leave me lonely, you pull me back in again. Maybe I was never meant to hold the ocean in my hands. Maybe I was built to love you without needing where you land. So drift if you need to, float where your spirit leads. I'll still be here waiting where the harbor breeze. You belong to the sea, I knew it from the first breeze. Harbor lights still can't keep peace, but you still come back to me. You belong to the seas, moon pull your soul too deep. Still every storm eventually bring you back home to me, back home. Back home, back home, back home. Waves crashing softer, and both taken. Water reflection, ships making the coast and others. Waves crashing softer, and both taken. Water reflection, ships waiting at the ocean now. I've been trying not to disappear lately. Ceiling fan still moving slow. Same hoodie from 3 days ago. Phone on silent, mind too loud. Trying not to spiral right now. Plan still leaning toward the sunlight. Wish I did it naturally. Everybody say I'm healing, still feel unfinished to me. And maybe peace don't gotta look dramatic. Maybe getting out the bed today already magic, magic. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? It's Player Talk Radio. I'm your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm. Lord have mercy. Of today's show. Shout outs to everybody in the building. We in the building is Player Talk Radio. Shout outs to everybody here. Supposed to do a show earlier, but I was up working, and I'm really tired as fuck. I just made sure I made time for you guys, and fired up one of them streamy things. You did. Shout outs to everybody here. Give me 1 second. Shout outs to N1 Play 5, man. I gotta chop it up with you, broski. I appreciate you catching the replays and catching the live shows. If you guys or I switch up my my little timeline. Not my timeline. God damn it. That's how you know I'm tired. I switch up my little when I switch up my time, somehow we catch each other in the past, future, past, my future, your past, or your future, my past. God damn it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. Shout outs to everybody here, man. All right. I've been doing a lot of work. All right. And in between doing a lot of work, man, all of these songs, man, these are old, not even old songs. These are songs that I've written and curated and put together, man. And they, whoo-wee. Oh, man. The work never finishes, man. That's all I can say, man. So shout outs to everybody enjoying the music. It's DJ Kuda on the sign off. It's Player Talk Radio. We are here. We're going to talk about some stuff. I got some, boy, do I got some stuff to show y'all.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.
Stuff to talk about and everything, man. Y'all are up late, so I got you, man. It's Player Talk Radio, man. Look, come kick it with me. Support the show. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. But only if you up. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
And she said, you can be anything you want, so why you never be yourself? I'm missing a wedding ring, and if it will happen, only time can tell. She used to be everything he wants, but right now it seems it's fading. But you can do anything you want, just meet me at this location. Out there we sitting waiting, no need to get impatient. She half Haitian, half Asian, conversation like a vacation. Blast off like Carl Sagan, do you know what I'm saying? She said, boy, I ain't playing. I need that real thing, something I can feel that we can do in anything. Only if you up, only if you up. Looking on the late nights, I really get stage fright. I've been living that nightlife, but only if you up. Only if you up, only if you up. Told her leave homes alone, but I ain't gon' dirty Mac. You a good girl and he trippin', and we know that's fact. You know where we be at. I've been on the east side with petty crimes and slip and slides. I'ma let this beat ride. I like my chicken deep fried. I'd rather be chillin' beachside. Let's grab a couple beers. You can meet me at the pool hall. She thick under her dress, dog. Please don't let her size fool y'all. And although she's a sight to see, let me tell you what she said to me. I'ma need a real thing, something I can feel. Then we can do in anything. Only if you are, only if you are. Lurking on the late nights, I really get stage fright. I've been living that nightlife, but only if you are. Only if you are, only if you are.
Late again, still awake again. Coffee getting cold again. Missed calls from old friends. Running late but moving slow. Same songs on the radio. Everybody got opinion. I just mute the noise instead. Too much talking on the internet. Not enough inside my head. Is it? I just take it night by night. Trying to keep my mood alright. Static playing in the kitchen while I dance around my life. Still love, still care, still hate somehow. Everybody want a piece of me. I barely got me figured out. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Overslept through half the morning. Dreams still stuck behind my eyes. I don't know if I've been healing or just learning how to hide. Bills due, messages unread, lip gloss, stains on cigarettes. Everybody want the old me back. I barely know her now. And maybe I romanticize chaos. Maybe silence scared me back. Maybe I keep all this music loud so I don't unpack. I just take it night by day, trying not to drift away. Static buzzing through the apartment, like my thoughts got something to say. Still soft, still tight, still tight, still chasing peace. And every time I almost lose myself, the music pull me back to me. Back to me. Yeah. Back to me. Too late again. Why you only cross my mind this late? Phone light glowing on my skin. Moon outside the porcelain. Half awake in oversized clothes. Reading no text like scripture again. You got Gemini moods after midnight. Cold when you want space, then sweet like a cancer in private. Boy, you confusing me lately, yeah. Lip gloss stain on a wine glass. Playlist looping, ceiling fan slow. I swear every time I let go, your name flow back through my phone. 3 little dots on my screen. Why'd I feel bigger than it should be? Maybe I romanticize everything. Maybe that's the woman in me. Typing, you're still typing. Say it or don't to mine, you still read between the lines. Typing, typing's who I am. I'm still trying to figure what kind of man you are. Wanna Typing, Scorpio, heart in disguise. Typing, still typing. You love like a Pisces sometimes. Deep talks mixed with pretty lies. Got that Aquarius distance, but your eyes still pull me in every time. And I know better, honestly. My friends say, girl, leave him be. There's something about your silence, feel like unfinished poetry. I keep making movies in my head of us somewhere in low blue light. You touching my waist, slow dancing while the TV flickers all night. Then maybe I just missed the feeling. Maybe I miss being chosen. Maybe pretty girls get lonely too, even when they glowing. And maybe you ain't even perfect. Maybe I just love the mystery. The way your name look on my screen like it belonged next to me. Typing, 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 typing. 3 dots got me hypnotized. Every time I almost move on, you hit me right at midnight. Typing, 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 typing. Boy, you dangerous for my mind. Virgo heart over analyzing every little thing you write. Typing, still typing. Still typing.
Live. What's good, y'all? It's your boy.
Too awake, still staring at my phone. Pathetic, but kind of beautiful too.
All right, we in the building. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Man, the algorithm really switched up for real. I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Algorithm really switched up. You know, I'm seeing a lot of movement from just in weird spaces and stuff like that, you know. Like my other channels, they're getting more traction than this one. As soon as I got back monetized, nope. I'm like, what the fuck? More support came and I was demonetized. I might as well be demonetized. At this point, shit. Where the fuck is everybody at? I know y'all ain't sleep now. Let me see who else live and lying. Hold up. Hold up. See who else. Y'all listening to. Let me stop playing, but shout outs to everybody here. Shout outs to everybody that's gonna catch this on the replays. Kind of here for the replay crowd, you know. So if you guys catch this on the replay, definitely support the show. Got a great show. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this whole thing. I caught wind of a couple of things, you know. Caught wind of a couple of things. I was gonna do a live stream earlier tonight while everybody was awake, but I said, you know what, let me get ahead of the day and get this out the way real quick, and then I'll cover the other topics that I wanted to cover. I'll cover the other topics that I wanted to cover a little bit, you know, later on today, you know, or this afternoon or whatever. Well, it's already the afternoon now. Shit, I've been up working since last night. Shit. So yeah, man, I'm probably gonna crash at some point. But anyway, man, we in the building. Shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button. If you're in the building, let it be known, man. You know, unless you wanna sky watch, you know, a lot of enemies or people that call themselves enemies. I don't got no enemies. It's just weird admirers sometimes, you know. They want to sky watch. But anyway, some stuff going on in the space. I'm seeing people hobbling back to the space because the algorithm changed. You know, hold on. Yeah, I'm seeing people hobbling back to the space because the algorithm changed. I'm seeing a bunch of different things go on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people hobbling back to the space because the algorithm changed. I'm seeing people throw other people under the bus. I'm seeing people fall out with each other. The funniest shit ever. You know, it's absolutely funny. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely funny. I see I see Betrayal. I seen a funny Betrayal. You know? So I didn't know, you know, somebody sent it to me that old boy got his page got hacked. I said, damn, that's fucked up, you know. Like, why would somebody hack his page? And then I realized, I'm like, oh well, you know, he do be doing gossip content and be doing exposés, and you know, he do be, you know, just doing feminine shit with his content. So, you know, I would imagine that, you know, you would, you know, that shit like that be creating enemies. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas that be gossiping and wishing death on people and laughing at people and, you know, and grandstanding and all this other stupid shit. You know. So I'm like, damn, you know, that's crazy. You know, I don't know why somebody. Well, basically I'm trying to tell you, I would imagine why somebody would do that, but you know. So, but I'm glad he got his page back. You know, that shit is fucked up. You know, content creators. You know, it don't matter what you do. You know, I don't think people deserve that. You know, not with their hard work. You know, I even said the same thing about Cynthia G. You know, I was like, you know, even though she is a POS to a certain degree, you know, she work hard. You know, I can't take that away from her. At you know, at the point in time when she got hacked a couple years ago, I'm like, damn, you know. So, you know. But you know, when I heard about that, I was like, oh, that's crazy. You know, that's pretty interesting. You know. So I went and looked a little bit. I was like, damn. Who would do something like that? But then again, like I said, who we talking about? I'm like, well, shit. To that nigga, who wouldn't do something like that, you know? Respectfully, you know? It's like, okay, well, you do fuck shit. You know, that's, you know, that kind of comes with fuck shit. You know, I can't even say, damn, let me try to defend some shit. You know, it's like, nah, bro, we doing some fuck shit. So it's like, damn. Okay. Well, hopefully all is well. You know, hopefully he good. And he got his channel back. Now, one thing I didn't expect to see, but I'm not surprised, is Reg the bad guy. You know, shout outs to Reg. You know, y'all know Reg be two-faced it, you know. So when I saw that old boy was mad that Reg did content on him, that's when I started laughing. Now, nigga. I didn't laugh about the hacking and shit. I you know, I didn't know it happened. You know, I was like, damn. But the Reg thing, oh, I laughed. That now that's funny. You know, that's pure comedy right there. You know, Reg, he you know, trying to sneak back and do content, try to get a new algorithm, you know, try to get the new algorithm, and you know, YouTube might favor it, you know, never know. But if because I know he be stalking my page, so I know he be stalking and watching my page because he a fan. Niggas be fans, it's cool. Like, nigga, if you want to know, that's when I laugh. All right, because now that's funny. You know, you already done fucked up Reg's page, so you know, I guess he finally accepted and shit, and kind of really can't do much. You know, can't really do much or say much, and then, you know, your response back to him was even faker than the $2 bill, because you start talking about, you know, oh, how he don't got views and all this other stuff. It's like, yeah, you fucked this channel up. You know, probably took him a minute to figure it out, you know, but you know, that's stuff that you do. I mean, that's textbook you. Like, nigga, people been around long enough to know. You do. But anyway, that friendship, that's kind of fucking funny. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of funny. You know, it be your own friends. You know, people that's at odds with you, they not sitting up there worried about no goofy shit like that. It be your own friends. But you know, both y'all ain't real anyway. Y'all are snakish, you know? Like, it was just no different than watching a snake bite another snake. It's like, like, I was looking at that shit, I was like, man. It's funny when a snake bites its own tail, but it's funny when two snakes bite each other. And then complain about Venom and shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm in the background doing some stuff. I'm gonna wait till YouTube actually put out my notification. I noticed something too. When you stop doing those vertical streams, YouTube say, fuck it. I be live too, and guess what? They'll show my new video in the thumbnail and stuff like that, but they don't show the live blinker in the corner. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, what's going on, Andre? Good to see you, broski. Good to see you, Brodusky. Up on the late night, man. What you doing? You in Canada working? You been blasting that Drake all weekend? I gotta do a album review over on Rumble, and I gotta do a Isaiah Rashad album review over on Rumble. I wanted to do it this weekend. Good, the notifications are starting to go out. Thank God. 40 minutes later, YouTube. A little bit. We're making a little bit of progress. Even Rumble stifling, man. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff though. Yeah, so just more of the same, more niggas betraying each other. Algorithm ain't favoring niggas. They starting to come back. All of a sudden. O'Shea want to reignite the Rumble. This is funny. This is pure comedy. See a couple people go over this. I said, I'll watch it when I get off of work. But we in the building. This Player Talk Radio. Let's get into it. Let's actually start it. Maybe when YouTube sees some movement on the screen, they'll recommend it. All right, let's get it.
Oh, shit, we live. What's good, y'all? It's your boy O'Shea. It's been a long time, man, but they done got me on a live. My brothers, man. My brother LAR been promising, and we was going live, but I'll be lying. Well, we old now though, but we still got knowledge though. He look a little younger than me, but we got knowledge for you Negroes. I'm gonna let him introduce himself for those of y'all who might not know my brother, but let him go ahead and tell everybody who he is.
Man, now the crazy
with
part
all
is
of these emotional things.
Now the crazy part is people should know who the hell LAR is. Like we do. But when you step away. Okay, YouTube is playing with my damn videos. Hold on. Why is it this small? Hold on, y'all. Why's my chat this small? Hold on, y'all. Bro, I swear to God, it's always something. Give me 1 second, y'all. I guess because I don't know. Usually I can see this screen clear as day. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't know why it's this small, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my chat. Hold on. On my screen. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're going to get back to the BS. Hold on. What the fuck is this? All right, I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I'll fix it. All right, we'll get back into it. But yeah, like I said, LAR movement should have been one of the people that was super pushed in the space. You know what I'm saying? And at one point he was, for some reason, but sometimes I'm not even gonna hold you being associated with certain people when, these manosphere politics start, going off, people get, caught up in, other people's BS and, they get not gonna lie, loyalty in this space will get you pigeonholed, or it'll get you cornered. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because all of the stuff that people be preaching in these spaces, you're gonna pay for your loyalty in this space. You're gonna pay for your associations. That's how this shit goes. It's fucked up, but that's the politics people be playing in these spaces. But LAR movement should have been gotten put on by O'Shea. Mentioned a bunch of times. I mean, he mentions them every so often. I'll give O'Shea his credit every so often. I think LAR movement got overlooked so many times. I've voiced out about that over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people in these spaces, they got overlooked. And people will skip right over you. And it's all who's in whoever's best interest. People will skip right over you and go straight to Kevin. I said, damn. And it's sad because all these new Kevin Samuels fans that came in the space, they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm the biggest Kevin Samuel fan. I'm the biggest Kevin Samuel fan. I'm the biggest Kevin Samuel fan. I'm like, damn, you know who BGS is? No. Who that? Damn. I say, niggas just really do follow anything, huh? Niggas know Yoda, but no Mace Windu. Or Mace Windu. My bad. Okay. Let's go.
All right. Shout out to Red 915. What's good? That's El Paso in the building. El Paso in the building. What's up, man? Y'all, it's good to see y'all, man. Sammy, Sam I Am, Real Twan Banks. Yeah, y'all niggas know. Cause I be on
old
here
school niggas are
on my
coming out
professional stuff. Dr. Mike, what's up, man? You out there Philippines tricking with your ugly ass? Boy, we gotta do a show, man. You gotta hit me up. I'm gonna get back. That's my brother right there. Boy, you know you out there ain't wearing no collar.
Now, the gossip sector has gone cold. You got the Fulio case going on and stuff like that. The gossip sector really has gone cold. What was the last big story in the gossip sector? Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. and the young lady, rest in peace, that got unsubscribed in Tanzania. And her husband got off, you know, or he's good, and somebody else messed with him. I think he's with another sister or something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway,
I tell you what's good to see y'all. What's up, West Coast? Chris, man, I'm so happy to see y'all. Y'all ugly too, though. All right, look, let's get into it, fam. I'm drinking because they don't. Some of these people don't know how I really get down for real. Well, what's that? What you got? Okay, so they don't really know, brother. We're gonna break it down. Let's talk about this whole thing.
Hell yeah, Andre.
With Jamie Foxx. What's up, VPO in the morning? All of my brothers off there, man. What's going on? They crazy. They got that one dude that be on there from Mississippi. That's my brothers right there, man. Shout out to y'all. Let's talk about Jamie Foxx. Strong pro-black. He's I don't know if you say he's a strong pro-black, but he's, you know, very Black Lives Matter-ish.
All right, so there was this story that came out that, Jamie Foxx is black but date white. So these people then moved on to another Tariq Nasheed talking point. That's really what it is. They done moved on to another Tariq Nasheed talking point because didn't nobody give a damn about the interracial stuff and then the dating white and shit like that. And then the same thing with the black community, especially the Manosphere with SYSBM, with all these different acronyms and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, like I said, and I've been calling it out, and it's like, yeah, y'all need to go get to know O'Shea. I like O'Shea, but Jesus Christ. Don't you promote the passport bros? Don't you promote dating out? Now, Austin Holloman kind of been saving O'Shea a little bit because, you know, even though TikTok is responsible for him, Austin Holloman kind of been saving O'Shea because he actually is one of the very few passport bros that got enough sense to go to Africa. You know? But these niggas, they stay in America or in another country and they let Keisha run them through the ringer by proxy. You know? So a lot of people is like, well, why is O'Shea still doing Manosphere content and quote unquote talking about Keisha? Well, he still dates Keisha. Like, I don't know. He will tell you to be a passport bro and go date out, and then next minute he'll do content on you and say you got your Negro wake up call. He plays both sides, and that's the only thing that irks me about O'Shea. He plays both sides of the fence. He can't pick a side.
DEI's matterish. The white man got his foot on my neck matterish kind of guy, right? And since 1994. He's been in exclusive relationships with white women. Don't forget 2013, 2019, there was Katie Holmes, right? Katie Holmes. And whenever black issues come about, like DEI.
And let me tell you something too. Some niggas get mad because they can't date white women. Remember this. Remember I tell you that. Because y'all got to know, even from a player's perspective, it's a waste of a corny, even if you're a corny nigga, because white women love corny dudes. If you want to get a bunch of white broads, I don't know, the quality may vary depending on where you are. Just be a corny black guy. I feel for you if you're somewhat of a corny black guy and you can't get a white woman, because that's kind of fucked up. That is kind of fucked up. In this climate, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up, you know. So keep that in mind.
Anything against like Donald Trump, he's vocal about it, but his actions and his,
nigga, you know how to make some fine shit laugh. You can do the math.
You know, personal life don't match when we see him out with somebody that's white. Now remember when he got that heart attack or stroke or something like that that happened in 2013. He had a medical emergency. A lot of black women were, some of them, you know, were kind of like excited that he was almost gonna die because of, you know, he didn't want to marry a black woman. But I'm gonna let you build on this, man. Can you be a person like Jamie Foxx and, you know, have his dating preferences and talk the way he talked, and then as a black man still feel that you can get respect from larger white society or even larger black society?
Truth? Yes.
Yeah, give me the truth.
Because it's already
You
been
can.
done.
Okay.
It's already been done.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. You know, Ramil done disappeared too. Shout outs to Ramil. Yeah, he done disappeared also. But let's get it.
Okay.
I mean, do people care? People care silently. They don't care vocally.
Mhm.
The vocal thing is just is a newer thing.
Now, this is the thing though, and that's somewhat true. Shout outs to LAR. But people are asking Tariq Nasheed this same question. You know what I'm saying? Because Tariq Nasheed, his wife, shout outs to Peanut, you know, Lexi, let me stop. But she they try to call her racially ambiguous, and they like, you know, she got a white mother, and you know, there's a whole white side of Tariq's in-laws, and they're like, oh, you know, that's kind of why him and Tommy fell out, because they're like, he's like, oh, well, her parents are you know, of a certain ethnicity, and that's why you don't want to call these people out and blah blah blah, because you're tied in and connected and all this other stuff. You know, what's going on, King? He said you can catch Ramil on Platinum Elite stream every other blue moon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shout outs to Platinum, man. I gotta pull up on Platinum one of these days, man. Gotta catch up with him, you know. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's get back into this. Give me 1 second, y'all. Doing some stuff in the studio, so.
It's been plenty of black men who've been black, pro-black, blackity black, triple black, who like milk. So,
okay,
do you know? It's been coming up since what? Frederick Douglass to now.
Yeah, Frederick Douglass,
So,
Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte.
yeah. It's not a thing that's new. It could be. Can it be hypocritical? Yes, but sometimes the white box is tighter. That's what they would say.
So why is it hypocritical?
Well, you're gonna be pro-black, but it looks like you're pro-black, but you don't want your kids to be black.
Now, if you, as a black man, sleep with a white woman, your kids are black. Your children are black. You're black. And if you're going to go by racist rules, isn't the race of the kid always the race of the father? The seed? But let's go.
You could be pro-black and be with non-black people, but you don't want your kids to be black. That's how it looks. Black-ish.
No, build it up, yeah.
So, okay. Like I don't like. Here's the thing.
So
you're talking about optics.
So you're saying it can be done?
Yes, it can be done. Watch this.
Okay.
Since we're gonna do
Continue.
it,
right. Let's build it up.
People out here passport broing it up.
Right.
So what we talking about?
Okay, let's go there. Okay, let's go there.
I mean, hey, you know, if she
O'Shea's
got
a big
Hispanic last name, or Asian last name, maybe even a European last name. As long as you using your passport is, hey man, I'm finding love and I'm tricking in other continents and I'm doing my thing. So it's the same thing. You know, they was catching strays, but they are doing it. They out there tricking.
Okay.
But the issue at the end of the day is, and I'm gonna say this, and it's silly, but it's true. Let's be honest, man. We don't hold each other the standards, especially with sex.
Okay.
We don't. You know,
but let me.
The ladies make you mad.
Let me just say this though before you while you get ready to go on that range. But the passport bros though. Oh hey mommy, I love you too, baby. I'm a marry her on accident. Shout out to my boo. Let me ask you this. So let's talk about the passport bros, because the passport bros are not saying fundamentally that they are pro-black. The passport bros are pretty much saying that they are anti, in so many words, Black America first, even though they're not implying that, but that they're just done with the American system as it is, and they're opting out. So they would probably agree with the fact that they are not pro-black. They're not. In the case of Jamie Foxx, he's largely saying that y'all trying to erase our history. He's saying Black Lives Matter. He's a spokesperson for the black. He's playing black identity politics, whereas passport bros are not playing black.
That's what O'Shea. That's what you do. You're playing black identity politics. The passport bros, at least to a certain degree, hate them or love them, they somewhat drawing a line in the sand, and not with just women. Politics, taxes. They're drawing a line in the sand at least. Because they're not necessarily expats. And then don't you have a dating show that try to get niggas to sleep with African women? Like, and to a certain degree, you catching a stray from LAR. In so many ways. But let's go.
Identity politics. Do you understand that? Or do you think I'm...
Well, I mean, they're kind of anti-black woman, though. They playing some type of politics.
Well, okay, so I mean, I don't disagree with that, but what I'm saying is they're not trying to say that I'm like, we're standing up from the black community. The passport bros don't have a pro-black stance like Dr. Umar. Like, you know what I mean? Like
no,
Jamie
it's
Foxx.
not that extreme. No.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, Jamie Foxx really don't have a pro-black stance. He have pro-black moments.
Okay.
Yeah, he not.
Okay, explain that.
Jamie Foxx.
He ain't the only one. There's a lot of people that's pro-black on camera at certain points.
Okay.
You know, but I'm not. Let's be honest, okay?
Mm-hmm.
People aren't pro-black publicly consistently.
Okay.
Especially rich black people. Especially rich black people. They're not. They pro-black when it's convenient. They're not pro-black when it's inconvenient.
Okay.
So Is he pro-black sometimes?
You
Yeah.
talking about O'Shea?
I mean, but is he the only one that's not? That no.
Okay.
It's a thing where like this, like what you said about when I was clowning about the passport, bro.
I think this conversation is to save face. This is like a somewhat of a damage control conversation.
It's the same thing with the mother cats. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. They do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like that. I'm glad you brought that up.
I just brought that up.
Let me get to George though when we come back, because George, he's the historian. So I think the people in the audience,
George May can be flip floppy too. Let's go,
guys. Press 1 if you're here. Thank you for being here, guys. What is okay, George? Let's define what pro-black is. Okay, you define it in your
y'all gotta define
estimation, and then after your definition, we can see because LAR movement is saying that Jamie Foxx is pro-black and can be pro-black, I guess, in whatever way he's saying it. But what is pro-black in your definition? And is Jamie Foxx living what you would consider a pro-black lifestyle?
No, pro-black is the one for your people, what you want for yourself, and to want to take care of your people with this thought process and your thought and ideology. It's what you is a practice. Pro-black is a lifestyle. It's a practice. How cultures do things as a culture, as Black Americans, because we was ripped from our culture. Pro-blackness is an aspect of our culture.
Oh my God, y'all done butchered Tariq Nasheed talking points into the ground. This is crazy. I see why Tariq got to distance himself from y'all specifically. Let's go.
Black families, Black communities, everything centered around your blackness.
Okay.
And when you deviate from that, then you're not practicing pro-black. You still black, but you're just not practicing pro-black.
How does one deviate from that?
One deviate from that when you begin to deviate from the Black American cultural practices and start to go into other people's practice, because they destroyed our families, and pro-blackness is restoring what was taken from us. It's bringing us back up to standard, and you can't come back up to standard going into somebody else's backyard. See, we've been conditioned to go into somebody else's backyard because we're food for everybody else. So pro-black
Actually, pro-black Americans are not conditioned to go into nobody's goddamn backyard, because you've been in your yard the whole time. Somebody had to tell you were in your goddamn yard. I don't know what the hell he talking about, but he only mentioning this because they were talking about the passport bros. So he probably gonna set the conversation up to go around that. I don't know why these black people over there and blah blah blah. Because the actual black men that's supposed to be running around and actually traveling and surveying the world are quote unquote Black Americans. And it doesn't mean they're taking nobody's culture or adapting to anything. That's your God-given right, your birthright. We started off as nomads. How did we find the Americans? The Americans, we were traveling. We set up, we were nomads. Before we say, hey, you know what? This is good land, this is this. I'm gonna build this here. See, these people, a lot of these people, they lie to you. They try to say women was the first concept of property. Actually, no, land was the first concept of property. And then right after came women. Right after. Like right after. You know? Kind of needed somebody to stay on the land and shit and watch some shit while we did the real shit in exchange for safety and protection, you know. But yeah, you got the best passport on the fucking planet. Travel. So a lot of those fake pro-blacks, they don't travel. Because they play identity politics real bad. And they like, you know, why is it so easy for niggas to assimilate to other people's culture? Because they don't understand their own culture. Even if you become a part of them, you got to tell them to read a fucking book on their culture that they're trying to shove down your throat. And they got identity issues. And a lot of it stems because they don't read the fucking books, even from their own culture. So they will tell you somebody's a tether, and the whole time they're FBA. And a lot of them don't want to read their culture because the person that's running around calling you a tether, they're the actual tethers. Again, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. And it doesn't mean money. Knowledge. That nigga would never find that shit.
This was a form of protection and help us build. Now, this is the problem, though. Something that you guys is leaving out. I gotta start trouble.
Come on.
O'Shea, you push
If
passport,
you go
bro.
back to the Black Power movement,
yes,
and they say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, and the afros and you know, we pop locking, and James Brown is sliding all across the floor. Maya Angelou couldn't keep the Pink Panther out of her womb. While at the same time she was saying, "Still I rise," and they, you know, they invoke her everywhere. They was bringing her out to all the black stuff. But she ain't never seen a black man she loved one time in front of everybody's face.
Okay.
Right.
Michael Jackson
Whoopi Goldberg
was a black boy from the south side of Gary with an afro. The black community is so freaking hypocritical. He blow up. First of all, nobody listens to Jam and none of that stuff at the barbecue. We listening to Michael from when he was with the Jackson 5 and when he was young, the first two albums, right? The black music, right? Soon as he blew up and the white folks accepted him, man, he came in there with 3 white kids. He's dead now. They got a $3 billion estate and no more white babies about to get them kids. But everybody loved Michael Jackson. I love his music, but Michael Jackson was a piece of crap. Let's call for what it is.
All right, now hold on. I'm glad he said this. Because if y'all were alive when all of that shit was going on, it was black people that was throwing Michael under the bus. It was black people throwing Michael under the bus. But Michael didn't need niggas. That's the funny part. Michael Jackson did not need niggas. He had Asian people fainting. And some of their eyes were already closed. So that lets you know he did not need niggas. And then another thing. I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. I'm looking at something. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Now you gotta, I'm trying to tell you how fake niggas are, bro. that Michael Jackson movie is out. So all of a sudden, these new Michael Jackson fans are coming out the cut. Niggas talk about, oh man, I always liked Michael Jackson and blah. Nigga can't even name 3 Michael Jackson songs. Hold up. Okay, I don't know where I put this damn thing. Anyway. I can't find my damn remote for my air conditioning. Damn studio, here it is. Ooh, it works. Thank God. I don't know what's wrong. I can't read Chinese. This remote cuts off and on when it wants to. I think it got a timer on it. I don't know. But anyway. Then you got a lot of people that's misreading the quote unquote slander. They think that Drake is slandering Michael Jackson when he's not. He's actually more and not record wise. I mean, even though he is. He's trying to get a top 3. He's trying to make history. But he in the same position that Michael Jackson is in, you know. He got to drop a bunch of albums or a last album to get out of his deal. And I gave y'all the game on the last show. This is like Drake's second time or third time he's in this position, but second as far as I know. Yeah, he's in a position where he got to drop an album to get out of his deal. The same thing happened with Cash Money. When Wayne was going through it, like on the tail end when Wayne was going through it with Birdman. So he had to drop Scorpion to get off of Cash Money. And he made Birdman. To this day, Birdman getting a stupid bag off of Drake. You know? A lot of his hits are on Cash Money. And shit, Birdman probably owe Drake. Cause nigga, you gotta take that nigga to court for him to pay you. For him to pay you. I think he just wanted to see if niggas gangster enough. You know, niggas look at taking somebody to court like calling the police. You gotta go in a building full of police and shit. Get pat down. Oh, nigga, if you a producer, you definitely ain't getting paid. Definitely ain't getting paid. You think he does the artist bad, nigga. So yeah, you know, Michael Jackson and a lot of the stuff that he's been going through is actually, went through when he was here is actually really relevant right now. In his day and age, in hip hop and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm glad George said this because a lot of niggas are faking and they act like they, you know, niggas are your best friend when you gone or something happened to you. I mean, I hope a lot of y'all realize this week how fake people are on every single level of your life. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all watch this whole Drake rollout. Yeah, you start seeing how fake a lot of y'all favorite rappers are. And fans and YouTubers and, you know. I know Superfool is finding out how fake Reg is, but you fake too, so you know it's kind of like par for the course. You know, he kind of got to get you back. You done destroyed that man's channel. He probably just found out, you know. And look how fake y'all were. As soon as he went off on old boy had some stuff in the chamber for him. So, you know, just a fake world, you know. Y'all are seeing right now. Some people said this is the year of exposing. I'm like, dang, maybe. You know, that's not my type of thing. So, you know. Oh, that was something else I wanted to bring up too with that Goofy situation. So they said somebody hacked this page, and he was like, it was somebody that was black from Southeast Asia. I'm like, oh, here this nigga go. He gonna try to blame that shit on me. That's kind of what he wants to do. Hey, nigga, who the fuck will sit down and do that? Who the hell got time to do that? And care about you that enough to do that? No, you just gonna get these jokes and then we gonna move on. That's about it. You did? Well, I'm glad he got his page back. I didn't know any of this shit was happening. But it's like, damn, look at that. Thought you had a friend. But then again, you done fucked up his channel, so I don't know. That is weird. All them niggas. Be at the top of it, man. Shout out to everybody here. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Happy Sunday. Sunday service starting early. Let's get it.
You're gonna be pro-black, stand on it and tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, when you go all the way back to Maya Angelou, the Harry Belafontes, the Sidney Poitiers, and all that, they had already opened up the door and told you it was okay to do it. See?
Okay, but let me ask you about Harry Belafonte and Sidney.
No, are those people FBAs or are they tethers? You're gonna be pro-black, stand on it. Or sit down.
Portier. Those are people during this, and even Bayard Rustin, who was, and he don't get enough credit what he did for civil rights. I know he was a homosexual, and Bayard Rustin basically had a thing for white men. I mean, he was caught like literally screwing white men in cars. But if you look at those people,
James Baldwin,
he died in France, right? Died in Paris, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you look at the economic perspective of, and you taught me a lot of this stuff too, because I really wasn't on history until you really started teaching me. Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier were financial contributors to the civil rights movement, but kind of behind the scenes. Okay, so now my point is, can you be pro-black and sleep white, but you're behind the scenes like Harry Belafonte, like Sidney Poitier? You contributing, but you're not out there in the front line speaking like Jamie Foxx is speaking.
No.
You can't do that.
No. What you can be is, you can be a contributor, but you're not pro-black.
Okay.
Who's making a
You can be a contributor. See, this is the thing. Just because you want to get some white cooch, or you want the Pink Panther in your womb, don't mean you don't love black people. Okay. It just means that sometimes, man, our people suffer from crackatosis, acute white affinity syndrome. That thing is powerful. It's strong, and you can talk this black stuff, but you ain't seen a black woman or black man that you love enough to want to marry to actually be the example of what we should be doing.
Some of these people already have had relationships with sisters and married them already. So, you know, it's a Hollywood thing, but let's go.
To rebuild what was taken from us. See, you can't, if you out here talking this Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier stuff and saying how hard it was, but you can't wait to put your stuff in some W cooch, then no, you are a hypocrite to your message. Because when you made it and got some money, you mean to tell me, as tight as it was for us, a black woman and a black family couldn't enjoy your success? You went right back over there to them, because subconsciously you still been conditioned to believe that what they got is better. That standard of beauty.
Okay, so again, goes back to what we've been talking about. What people are stuck on is race loyalty. Let's get it.
It's there. See, a lot of people might disagree with me, but you don't understand subconsciously what they done to you in your mind. That's why I'm telling you, a lot of our people got crackatosis, but they don't even know it.
Okay, let's see what Brother LAR got to say about that. He's thinking. You know he's smart. You know he's smart. You know he's a genius. And he's gonna come with something. He's gonna come with something to that. He's been thinking about that. Go ahead, get him, LAR.
So if a large, if a notable population of quote unquote pro-black people were not pro-black in the bedroom, then that means what about the movement?
It's been dead since it started, and that's why we never controlled it. Small hats controlled it, and they still control it now.
So okay.
I was gonna say
the reason I gotta say this is because I think even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right?
What he doing? He got a white wife now?
I believe he had one back in the day. I believe so.
No, not back in the day.
Not in the nation. He got one now?
Nah, hold on. I don't think so.
I think he had one when he was playing with the Lakers. I might be tripping, but I think he did.
I know his son's a medical doctor.
He might have been clapping something up.
Yeah, probably.
The reason I said, okay, here's the thing.
Oh, somebody said yes. Somebody said yes. Ben had one. Okay, I didn't know that. Damn, Kareem. Well, he was Lou Alcindor at one point, right? He might have went back
everybody.
to the roots.
Look, and they used the Luke Cage. Yeah.
Okay. White man holding LAR movement back.
All right, so we I'm gonna make this statement in this bit.
Okay.
Maybe part of being pro-black was to be not black anymore. And what I mean by that is, it seems like some people get to a certain point in life and they get to a certain level of success in life and they just try to be global. Normally global just means white adjacent, but that's part of the whole pro-black thing now. And the issue that people are having is what? It don't look like black love. And truth be told, if you really want to be honest with it, it's only the black men that's held accountable to that standard.
Okay.
So the brothers don't care most of the times.
Okay. So let me jump into this.
I didn't know if I broke up.
No, go ahead. Continue.
Well, it's because the black man knows that the standard is coming from the woman, and one man would at least eventually ask, okay, well, if I'm going to be practice all of this race loyalty, do I have a say in my own damn household? No. Okay. You don't even have a say in that household. You playing stepdaddy, and so
I'm here getting this drink. Boy, I'm feeling good. Go ahead.
No. That's good. It's good.
Okay, so here's my problem. Here's my problem with this. First of all, I on my video today that I put out, and brother George, I've been, LAR actually came to Uganda, so he's actually here at my house, did a podcast and everything. So George, I talked to him a little bit earlier today, and I was concerned about the black men that were commenting in support of Jamie Foxx's decision. And I thought that was interesting because on the flip
depolicing, but it's
when Ashley Janae got killed,
is depolicing dressed up as race loyalty. So a lot of black men, a lot of reasons why they don't even just get into these type of conversations because they feel that undertone.
He died in Tanzania, and it was nobody sympathetic for her. But at the same time, since the white man killed her, you deserve it, right? Allegedly. So we hate white men, but not white women, kind of thing. So the black men started making a lot of excuses. Number one, you are the child of your who you are, whoever your father is. I don't know if that's Hebrew Israelite logic or whatever it is, right? But it's crazy that the same black men that complain about racism, when you go out and you sleep with white women or Asian women, you create a interracial paradox, which is colorism. And so now what happens is your offspring are no longer black. Now all of us are 3 different shades of black, but none of us are what we would consider mulatto. But we're which is typically the ruling class of almost any black society. Black Haitians.
I thought you told me I was Mexican.
Yeah, you Mexican, but so you go out and have you go out there and have a white kid, a kid with a white woman. You then try to say that kid is black, but that kid really is not black. Like the rest of us are black. So now that child in the black community, if that child is a woman, that child gets privilege. That child gets favor. Not even just in America, in Africa, you get favor all over the black world.
Hey, O'Shea, real quick, just 2 seconds of what you're saying.
Yes.
I want to interject. This is where I'm saying the crackatosis come from.
Right.
But we don't realize it. It's there in the subconscious, not the conscious, the subconscious mind.
Right.
And they made sure they planted that there. That's from your recorded experiences. That's why you can go, because if you take us as Black Americans, a lot of us got up to 20% white man's DNA in us. So we would be considered mixed breeds too here in America, right? But we know who we are. But what happens is when you go directly as a person like us to a W person and make a baby, subconsciously the mind will tell you that child is more beautiful. You'll give it special privilege. But that's the crackatosis that I'm talking about. Acute white infinity syndrome.
No, and I'm glad you built on that, because this is intentional about black men that talk like this. Black men understand when they go with a white woman, you are saying on purpose you want your kid to be mixed and have privileges over other black kids. So you're creating.
What the fuck are you talking about? Well, no niggas say no shit like that. Don't no niggas say no goddamn dumbass shit like that. And then at the same time, don't you promote Passport, bro? And I'm telling you, a lot of y'all haven't even seen real white privilege, to tell you the truth, to even be having these, not saying no shade, but I'm saying people in general in the quote unquote black community. A lot of y'all don't even travel enough, even in America, to see this fucking white privilege that people speak of. That shit is a myth to a lot of niggas. What's going on, UFO? They be fucking racist to Russians, Ukrainians, all kinds of people. They got their own brand of racism. Being light-skinned don't really put you in no easier bracket. Like this nigga, this ain't the 50s. I'm waiting for a Drake reference. Let's go.
An interracial paradox. That's number one. Number two, here's something that black men don't want to talk about. The same shit and the same problems that black men have with black women. Black men take those same problems to white women.
Nope.
If we're gonna be honest.
Nope.
You take them to Mexican women.
Nope.
You take them to Asian women.
Nope. That's cap. Now, guess what? Those women don't want you to fake. They want you to be who you are. And a lot of times, black men be faking when they with a lot of those women. But a lot of white women, you can be who the hell you are. Women of other races, they want you to be unapologetically black in a lot of cases. They want you to lean into that shit. That's one of the problems that a lot of black women run into. Like the nigga obviously know you faking. That's why Klay Thompson bounced. That's why Klay Thompson bounced. He like, hold on. Don't wait till you get with me to not be sexy red no more. Hold on. I'll act nice and be a little lapdog for a little while and shit, but where the titties at? They know y'all faking. They start throwing hints and stuff. Like they'll take you to a gym and make sure you walk past a basketball court. Like, hey, Tyrone, don't you want to play a little bit of basketball? They'll serve you quiche. And then they'll do little fucked up shit like put the watermelon table and the chicken table noticeably far from ech other just to see how far. Like, is he going to go to both tables? How far is he going to travel to get this chicken? Huh? Does he drink Kool-Aid or grape drink? You still gotta be a black man when you with that white. Actually, to a certain degree, you gotta double down on being a black man when you with a white woman for the most part, in a lot of cases. It's the Capulets and the Montagues all over again. Let's get it.
Okay? So this is a problem that black men I want to talk about. If you don't take care of your responsibilities with black women, and you say black women are
this some bullshit. Not from you, bro. Not from you, bro. Let's go.
Too fucked up or whatever. Okay, fine. What is black men's behaviors once?
And the thing is that he's talking about marriage, and he's the only single guy up there. Why haven't you found an FBA woman to marry then?
They get over to white women. It's the same.
Mad as hell in the chat room. No, we don't.
Hold on, it's the same.
It was in Poland. Now, granted, black people are in Poland.
Black men, but it's the same. So here's what happens.
Oh, shit.
Look at what happened with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a known womanizer. Everybody knows that. With white women, with black women. Black women would come to Sacramento, clap some woman's cheek, say, oh, I'm going to come back and take your kids out to Disneyland, never come back. So here's what happens with black men. You, as a black man, go out there and get a white woman pregnant. You ain't gonna marry her, right? Because a lot of these dudes don't marry nobody, whatever.
Black men marry.
Her mama becomes a scorned hater of black men at that particular point.
She was already what?
Her daughter, that becomes, that she raises, because y'all don't raise the kids. Black men, when they have kids with other women, they don't go and get these mixed kids and raise them. They mama raise them. So what do they mamas tell them about y'all? They mamas tell them, listen, I know your daddy's black, but if you want somebody to take care of you, don't be like me. Marry who? A white man. Don't believe me? Look at Jamie
already
Foxx's daughter,
racist,
Corinne. Who did she marry? She married a dude from USC. Okay? So now here's what happened with black men. You have a half black daughter. She marries the white man.
Now listen.
Okay? They have a
This is
kid.
the problem with niggas. Because niggas still think two-dimensional. And it's funny that this is the thing that niggas choose to be ultimative with, if I just made up a word. Niggas only think about Pookie and Ray Ray. So they're trying to do the whole Pookie and Ray Ray thing with Jamie Foxx and the celebrities and stuff like that. But niggas, how long we've been talking about this for years and decades and for the majority of our lives. Why don't we ever look at black male celebrities in another bracket or class? And why do we always have to, as I said, we need more archetypes. Because this is not explaining the full story of black men. There's a lot more black male archetypes than Pookie and Ray Ray. Maybe this may answer why some of y'all try to depolice black men for dating outside their race, but at the same time complaining about Keisha and doing a billion hit pieces on how, quote unquote, Keisha is undateable. And then even you guys that date out, when y'all do date, y'all still want Keisha. Y'all still worried about what Keisha doing. So how the hell that works? Y'all don't even be wanting to get... Do you know how much good black women are getting neglected? It's almost fucked up to the point you gonna think they don't exist. I saw my boy DDG trying to rizz up my girl the other day, Alicia Bumgardner. What are you doing? I have to say this content for Rumble, y'all. Damn, y'all support the show. God damn. Hit the like button. Hit the hype button. Hit the super chat. Hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Kicking it with y'all on the late night. All right, giving y'all this game. You the most free man on the planet, bro. Don't fall for this race loyalty BS. Nigga will do a live stream like this and go lay right down next to a white woman. What's up?
What's going on after the kid, LER? What's the problem? The kid is what?
So the kid is white, black.
Back now another generation.
So the man telling you to be a passport bro is now telling you to practice race loyalty. Gotcha.
Another generation, that kid is what? That kid is white again. Okay? That kid is white again. Now, I can tell you how you can use mulattoes to oppress black people. Look at Brazil. Look at the Dominican Republic. Mulattoes ain't always loyal towards black people. Every now and again, you get a Tia Mowry, but a lot of times you get Tamara Mowry.
But if you're FBA, how is that your problem? Yeah, here you talking about South America, but that's on South Americans. How is that your problem? As an American, you know, serious question.
And Tamara Mowry married Adam Housley. And go look at Adam Housley's son and tell me, and they live in Napa, California. Is he gonna meet a black woman? No. He going right
There's a
back
bunch
to
of
white.
bitches
They
in
going, so
California.
and whites understand this about blacks. Whites understand this. They know that black men or black women will make enough mistakes that if they interbreed with you, it don't matter. Because some of them coming back white anyway. They understand that. Because the same mistakes that black men make with black women, we go make the same mistakes with other women. The behavior don't change. So they come back going white anyway. Jamie Foxx's kids will never marry a black man because of him, because of how he behaved.
Let me tell you, this stupid analogy. Oh, go ahead, LAR.
So since we're gonna put a gasoline on it, how about we bring up the fact that some black people purposely marry non-black people because they don't like being black, and then they preach to them kids how they're better than black people.
I mean, it could. How about it opens up doors that niggas can't? How about that kind of happens too. That kind of happens too.
Because they're not actually black. So what leads to what you're talking about, where they are attracted to non-black people, because it ain't just white. It wasn't just the white people or the Hispanic people or the Asian people doing this. It was the black parents. I've met enough in my lifetime to say to go, ooh, look at your family members. They too dark.
They the first
I've
one.
seen enough of this stuff in my life to go, y'all smarter than them because they're like this and you're like this. You're better than them because we live here and they live there. I've seen this enough times to know.
Oh yeah.
There are so many black people who participate in this.
Yes.
That's their goal. They wind up making YouTube channels as ex-cops. But I'm gonna move on.
he talking about
that
MOT.
was a big business, bro.
And on top of that, you know,
yeah, he talking about MOT. Damn. If you don't know, you ain't gonna catch that one. Damn. Was it MOT cursing me out a couple years ago? Said he got a Cambodian wife. Y'all niggas, man.
In our communities, it comes with poverty as well. It comes with poverty in the way the country is constructed. I'll give you an example. I did a live stream about 3 years ago, and a lot of our people are ignorant. They slow. They work with slow gases. So I said that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a racist show.
Yeah, you bet.
People said,
see, black people don't understand classism. They'll be like, oh, well, why these niggas separate from us? Because you separate them from you. And the niggas be the main ones thinking that if you're a rich black man, you did something evil if you don't play sports. Go open up a black carry out and see if niggas don't go out of their way to not eat at your carry out when they find out that you black. As I said, if I get rich, there gonna be some signs. I'm gonna be white. Nigga. I'm finna hire nothing but white people. And yes, I gave him permission to say nigga. He's sitting in for me, you know. Black people, they come around you, all of a sudden they want a discount. They'll support and super chat, cash app every woman and white person walking. They get around a nigga, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I heard somebody say that before. You wasn't the first person, you know. You know, white man ice colder. Didn't nobody tell you to believe that but you. And you capitalize on it. That's what niggas do. I gotta say it 50 times before you hear it once and debate it and become contrarian with it. White man only gotta say it one time. I gotta say it 50 times. The black man show you the art of selling to the Negro. Man, he try to scam us. He on some crazy shit. White man show you that shit. Damn, that's crazy psychologically. How long have you served the black community? What show me some scars. What's some scars you got? I don't understand how O'Shea can say this when he promotes passport bros. That makes you a quadruple hypocrite. Because number one, you lying to black man saying that they can love who they want to love. Then when something happens that happens in relationships, you got your Negro wake-up call. Then something wrong with you because you're not quote unquote race loyal. Then he does Gossip Girl content and leaves the Manosphere so many times. The algorithm is slowing down right now. Even Tasha K got to come over here. Don't waste your life with this race loyalty shit, young black men and young black women. It's gonna be harder for the ladies. That's a separate talk. But that race loyalty shit, well, you better shit, nigga. Some of these niggas, you gotta take a stern look at them. Could they even get a mixed or a white woman if they tried? Let's get it.
The hell are you talking about? I said Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a racist show. But it played a psyop on your mind and you didn't even get it. I said it wasn't the Cosby Show. Let's unpack it. You got two parents.
Oh, God. Oh, let me guess. Philip was a judge and he was working for the man. Oh, damn, Jesus fucking Christ. Put it to rest. Put it to rest. Let me guess. Carl Winslow was a coon because he was working for the man and enforcing the white man's laws. Put it to rest. Put that shit to rest. And it be niggas that be working for the white man by proxy. Put it to rest. You're using the white man's light bill company, the light company, for your lights in your house. Respectfully, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I can be 100% right when I say this. None of these niggas got a black-owned bank account. And I don't hold LAR to that because LAR, he be chilling for the most part. But none of these niggas can name 5 black banks off the top of their head. Do niggas know 5 black banks, if niggas even own banks, and none of them are spending black. Let me tell you the hardest people I got to spend black when I was pushing Bob Spotter. That's the whole point. Niggas don't even know what Bob Spotter was or is. Black owned business spotter. I had to mainly pull niggas' teeth to get them to buy toilet paper. Niggas will get on the microphone and tell you how they, oh man, I'm shitting on niggas all day. Damn. Would you buy some black toilet paper? Nah, man. Only the finest Charmin touched my glutes. Pause.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.
Let's go.
In the house. One is from the mother's from
So yeah. Y'all take this lecture. That's somebody that banks white. That want to lecture you about black shit. All right, let's go.
The dad is from Baltimore. Well, the country somewhere. He lied and said he was from Baltimore. They came from nothing. They bust their ass to get to make money, and he became a judge. He created a business and bought a big palace out in Los Angeles, California. They came from the black struggle. They had the black culture. They understood blackness. They had children. The children, one son was aspiring to go to Princeton. The oldest daughter was a blithering idiot. And the girl, the young girl, was just a pretty young girl, just sashaying about around the house. And then Will, the cousin from the hood, the sister's nephew from the hood, come up from West Philly.
God forbid,
and he's
black
just a
affluent
dummy
family
with no intelligence, that play around too much, don't take life serious, right?
We don't have middle age, not middle age, my bad. We don't have middle class concepts of the black family. The black family has to be in the working class, always been working. So when niggas try to lecture you about the nigga we made it class, because black people always want to keep talking about the rags to riches. Which is why the Obamas are alienated once again once they're not in the house. Have you noticed that? Pay attention. Oh boy. Never mind.
When you unpack the children had nothing connected to blackness. Absolutely nothing.
Right.
Nothing. That whole show was a psyop of when you become successful, we civilize you. This is what a civilized black family look like. Not a 10 toes down black family surrounded around black culture. The Cosby Show resonated so well because you had for the first time, you had a black man and a black woman on TV.
Right.
None of the children ever had a white partner. It was surrounded around blackness, and when you watch the Cosby Show, you can feel it. You can feel it. You can see it, and they put people on TV as a positive light. None of the kids was walking around like cooning and buffooning. Now maybe what's the second daughter, the biracial one? What's her name?
Denise.
Lisa Bonet. She was a little out. She was a little out there like that, but she still had her love interest. Still was black.
She's still with the Hillman. Shout out to Hillman. Yeah,
the Hillman. Her love interest still was black. When you look at and see, people say not true, but this is what I'm saying. This is what this country does to your brain, right? It does to your brain. And this is why I told you on the phone, O'Shea, we will never get out of this, because the only thing that can help this situation with us is something spiritual. There has to be something. You can't fix this because of what they've done. So when you see the only reason why they put that episode in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with what was the son, Carlton? Remember when they got locked up in the car and they was being real racist to him? And then they did the joint in the school because they were saying that people was used to complain that the show wasn't black enough. Like they didn't, the children
The
didn't
show
exude
was
nothing
black.
that exuded
God
black culture.
damn, the show
So
was black. This niggas wanted to see ghetto shit, and they couldn't understand it. And a lot of those, like a lot of those shows, once they got successful, they start losing their black fan base. Because niggas want to keep hearing a rags to riches story. Black people have no real concept of a black affluent middle class family. Cause it's like, man, I don't even know about that. I ain't even experiencing that. We don't even want to see it, but niggas are striving to get rich every day. Or whatever they call themselves doing. Man, show us the people finessing the food stamps. Show us the PJs, but don't show a successful plumber in a white neighborhood. We need him in a black neighborhood. We need to see him getting finesse. We need to see him going through hardship trying to sell shit niggas need to niggas that need the shit that niggas need. They don't even call Family Matters Family Matters. Niggas so ignorant, they call it Steve Urkel. You watch Steve Urkel? These the niggas you gotta entertain. You watch Steve Urkel? Niggas don't got no archetypes in their head. Anything's either a Pookie or a Ray Ray. And if it's too educated lame, they don't like it. What's going on? What's going on, JR? Niggas wanted to see Laura get with Stefan to the point that they don't even give a damn about no goddamn Stefan no more. You can't become too successful as a black man because then niggas will stop fucking with you. What's going on, New? Salute to you, bro. Shout outs to everybody here. We on the second hour and 5 minutes into the madness. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Going over some real vintage shit. You know? Yeah, you become too successful as a black man, niggas gonna, they're gonna switch up on you. That's why millionaire rappers are still getting shot in their neighborhood. Niggas still asking, man, why he around these people? He gonna get canceled if he not. So if you're a middle class black, you gotta still keep it hood. You gotta still be affiliated with the Crips or Crip it at work or buy guns for niggas or some shit. can't be a regular black man. Something around you got to get shot. You got to die like you never made $1 million. And if you're not taking your money and pouring it back into black neighborhoods that's going to get shot up and graffitied, and certain kids are going to die because he was on your basketball court that you built for kids not to die on, that you thought they would have appreciated and took care of. And half these people, they're not even gangbanging and doing all that shit because that they were locked out or something or anything. No, they're just doing that shit because they're there. It's a way of life to them. Yeah. If I play a song, I would get copyrighted because I played a song. How is it okay for people to be like, oh, that's not professional? Oh, you know, like they canceled Kanye. And Kanye's not running around here. I know he's not saying the best shit, but Kanye's not running around here telling you to shoot up a bunch of niggas, what gun to use, what type of bullets Swiss cheese they car, and what he did to some niggas last week. And what type of gun he used when he was doing what he was doing to them niggas last week. So openly talking about how you gonna empty a 30 clip on a bunch of black people standing outside. Oh man, oh God, okay, give this man some money, professional. Oh man. Pay him top dollar. He used to glide in the street. Now he glides over beats. Tell us again what you're gonna do to these Negroes. I like that. I like that. Now, why are you doing these to these? Oh, he deserved it. Okay. Nigga, King Von will tell you every which way he gonna do to you. Tuh. Y'all support the show. Let's get it.
Right into the show things with controversial things for Carlton because they came under fire for that. They were saying, well, wait a minute, you got these 2 black parents. What's up with the goddamn children? They're not doing nothing black. What's the name was like Trevor? Who you know?
What is doing something black? And he's the same nigga. Oh, man, Mansa Musa. What is doing something that they're not doing nothing black? Oh, black people don't wear a cardigan. Why does Carlton have on a cardigan? Black people don't play polo. These niggas don't even know black people invented. You know what? You do know half of that rich lifestyle shit that y'all are seeing and y'all think quote unquote glacier people made that shit up? You do know they learned that from black people, right? You know that, right? Cleanliness. Eating certain dishes and foods. You know where they learned that shit from, right? Go further back into your history. These are quote unquote historians we're talking to.
Like that.
Right.
But that's the way that they did this show.
And they act like this in a lot of cases to resent black people. That's the funny part.
That's the way they did the show. They were still black, but if when people understand, I'm saying this, I'm going along with it on this one. I'm saying this.
Yeah, go ahead, building up.
When people understand what they wrote about civilizing the black mind. See, this is the thing. Go look up Dr. Amos Wilson and go look up the writings, right? Go look up Dr. Barashango and the writings and what they said would be a civilized black family. It wasn't something that we structured. It's something that's structured with them when you're cracker friendly. That's the problem that a lot of y'all don't get. So what happens is the minute you make money, most of our people, you out there in Sacramento, you grew up in Chicago and New Orleans. I grew up in Philly. Most of us growing up had I can't wait to get the F out of here syndrome.
Yes.
Where does that come from?
And go where?
With me. I know what I'm talking about. The minute you get some money, I gotta get away from these niggas.
Yes.
That's in your subconscious mind. That's not everybody, but it's a large portion of it. And you make all kinds of reasons as to why you got to get away from these people. So what happens is our best end up going out there and becoming Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it's not in the community. That's a psyop. They playing with your mind, but you don't even realize it.
Now, how about you want to buy a house and you would like to say, hey, you know, why would I have this nice house in this fucked up neighborhood? And I gotta cut on the news and see niggas living like niggas. And I'm gonna be targeted because niggas are afraid of white people. So I gotta drain my emotional bandwidth to be around niggas. And not practice economics like, hey, why don't you buy a house in a nice neighborhood where you don't have to pick up bullets from your front yard? And your property value ain't gonna go down. And you can cut your grass in peace. And you can teach your kids not to sell your house or your business for a Hellcat. Oh, no, you're not black enough. They're not black enough. They're not black enough. They're not black enough. They're not black enough.
Shout out to me. Shout out to my brother Sam Major. We be always arguing in the comment section, but shout out to the brother always supporting me for me years. Love that brother. Shout out to my brother No Captivity with Freezy. I was telling him on Instagram that I might was going to come live, and he said whenever I come live, he's support me. Shout out to that brother, man. I be always on his streams and stuff. LAR, man, you want to go ahead on and build on the?
You said hood rich. Why would I want to be rich surrounded by turkeys when I'm an eagle trying to fly? Nah, man, you ain't rich new if you don't got it in your mama name. If you don't got spinners on an 88 Delta, you ain't black enough. You ain't driving black enough, man. Why your seat ain't back? Your seat ain't back enough. You ain't black enough. Niggas got that from Alpo. Oh, let's not get into that tether business. Let's get it. Let's go.
Brother, on that family?
Our best and brightest in that sense. I get the stereotype has been
what's the
they
point
don't
of
turn into
moving
the
up?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What's the point of moving on up?
By what you're saying.
If your kid can't at least have a chance in life to be a Carlton, what's the point of moving up? Niggas always want a rags to riches story, but get mad when rich is your story. Oh, he didn't have to shoot a gun to get that. Nah, fuck that nigga. He didn't have to shoot a gun to get that. I had to shoot a gun to get that. Why he got on a cardigan and I got on a shiesty? Why he got on the cardigan and I got a shiesty? Okay, I got you, New. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get back in my email. Shout out to everybody here. Y'all hit the like button. Share the show. Hit the hype. Let's get it.
They don't wind up with a black household, even a bougie black household. What we getting now, I hate to do this. You get Young Jeezy. You get what's your boy? What's old boy that owns the Byron Allen? You get the brother that when he got divorced to own BET, Robert Johnson. You get that. You get we started black, but I done moved on up to something non-black.
There you go.
And now my kids finna get something non-black, and then I'm gonna be a granddad on a portrait on the wall. And there's gonna be a bunch of white people around, and they're gonna throw my portrait on the wall, and then I'm gonna be in heaven somewhere going, I really thought they would just be black.
And it was black success that got them out there. It was the black success that took them there. But once you took your children there, with the environment you placed them in, ain't no black culture.
But hold on, that's high class. Even when it comes to middle class, what you talking about?
Right.
Yeah,
you got too many of us black folks in the middle class who play this game where I want to give my kids a better education and a better this and a better that. And then they go, but I don't want you being with them other people. But you brought them with them other people.
Right.
You wanted them to talk like them other
people. Fuck that. My daughter gonna play lacrosse. You need a change, nigga. Bitch, you about to play badminton. You about to play fucking water hockey or nigga. Black women owning horses is black women owning a horse is exotic to niggas.
People walk like them. Everybody that's not black is doing so well.
All black suburbs, all in Maryland and Virginia. Maryland got like 4 black suburbs, and Georgia too. All in Georgia.
Let me shout out to the sister here. Thank you, honey. Donations now. We go Umar it up. That's something that I want to talk about, because like when I was coming up in Del Paso Heights,
they don't even support Umar. Bro, respectfully, if you don't spend black, yeah, she about to play pickleball. This bitch about to play cricket like shit. What you talking about? Nigga, she gonna be on the first plane smoking in Norway. Fart the Nugan. Niggas don't even bank black. They don't spend their dollar black. Support the show, y'all. Shit.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there.
Support the show, y'all. Bust all in there. We need a Coming to Wakanda movie where the hood nigga moves to Africa and tries to marry female royalty. Good luck with that. Man, listen. Killmonger.
Bust all in there.
Eddie, why you treat me like animal?
Why you treat me like animal? Go Corn Huskers! Yeah, you don't act ghetto or ratchet. Cut the bullshit. All right, come on now. We kind of see, some of us are old enough to see the shit you're trying to describe. Like, bro, I seen what you're trying to describe. Nah.
I mean, it was largely, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that you could have black ecosystems. I had read about it. I had heard about it. I heard about Haiti.
So you were talking about the diaspora for this long, you didn't know you could have black ecosystems. Wow. Wowzers. Wow. Didn't know that. Hey, learn something new every day.
Hoods in North Carolina and like Black Wall Street, but it wasn't until I came on to Black YouTube. Shout out to my brother No Captivity Freezies. Yeah, man, I'm gonna open it up for everybody. Thank you, brother. Love you, family. It wasn't until I got on YouTube and I was actually watching LAR. I was a subscriber before I started my own channel, and it was when I came on the Black YouTube that I really understood about Black business development and that the opportunities and how much talent that we had. And then Brother George was the one that really allowed me to believe. He had a profound effect on my life. How as Blacks, we don't use each other's talent pool to amplify and build up. And if you can't do that, you can't build the business. But let me just talk about this. In the case
we do, we just step on each other and have crabs in a bucket mentality. All right, 2 hours and 26 minutes into the madness. If you would like to support the show, you can support the show at $PTV 888. That's $PTV 888. That's $PTV 888. That's $PTV 888. You could also hit the PayPal. Links in the chat. QR code on the screen. Also, if you play video games on your phone, get paid for it. $10 on Player Talk Radio. Hit the code that's up in the top left corner. If you want to start your website, let me know. Got some money for that too, and a free trial for you. All right, it's Player Talk Radio. Join the 5K club. And make sure also you looking out for your health, because that is your wealth. You know? Head over to hempforfitness.com. That is hemp4fitness.com. F-O-R, not for, but F-O-R. For. Not fo, but fo. All right. Like I said, if you want to start your own online store, sell clothes, mugs, merch, scale something up, make sure you check out Shopify and get your free trial, because hey, look, and they'll give you a introductory price. You know, a good introductory price, because they're gonna charge a foot. You have to amputate a foot going in there butt naked and shit. Pause. You know, I'll at your boy, man. We got you a free trial and a dope introductory price, and you get to, you know, sell your products. You got music, hey, I know niggas selling music on Shopify. You know, you got a digital product, a book or something, you can sell it there. And if you need it narrated, holla at your boy. All right. I even know how to do phone voices and stuff. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. All right. And like I said, if you would like to get paid to play video games on your phone, games that you already played, Tetris, Snake, Sudoku, quizzes, all kinds of stuff, we got $10 for you, man. It's Player Talk Radio. Hit these QR codes. Definitely check out the book, Dating After COVID. All right. So much game packed in these books. All right. But like I said, and if you want to check out the merch, you know, I have my own merch store. You can check out my studio lounge. We got calendars. We got leggings. We got stuff for the ladies. We got stuff for the players. Clothing quality really good. You know, Champion makes our stuff, you know, so be champ, you know. Be a champ. You did. And I got y'all was supposed to remind me to I gotta go back to the show and sketch out the logo for the other hoodies y'all want me to do. You know, I think, what is it, like Ike? You know, I gotta get a Ike Turner logo. So, you know, is what it is. All right. But yeah, definitely support the show. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Let's get it. It's Player Talk Radio.
Somebody like Jamie Foxx, right? I want to get back to the subject. People like Jamie Foxx, the Kevin Harts, obviously in those ecosystems, they have everything to them that we don't have. They see it. They see, you know, because in the West Coast, the East, like, it depends on the city you live in. If you're in the Black Detroits in the 70s, 80s, manufacturing, Chrysler, Dodge, same thing with Oakland in the Bay Area, depending on where you was. If you was in the DC, DMV, military, government, contracts, those opportunities. Now, on the West Coast, Black Americans have the opportunity to be in the entertainment industry. So that's something that we have over the other Blacks in Chicago, East Coast Corridor, Midwest, which is we're tied into the entertainment and music.
Okay, but why are you championing working for the man? Y'all just said how disassociative you are with affluent Black families and like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm confused. Like, why would you want to work for Hollywood if you're against upper class black families? Why would you want to work in Hollywood and around the man, for the man, directly under the man? Somebody help me out.
Music industry more or less than somebody else. Jamie Foxx came from the Dallas, Texas area, I think. East Texas somewhere, I'm not sure. So when you come in, you understand that it's other black people that's talented. You're literally hanging out with Diddy. You're literally hanging out with Dr. Dre. Like, these are your Tyrese. These are your friends, right? Your friends are mostly black. So if there's anybody who could build on that network of black excellence, I mean, Jamie Foxx, you live in LA, Terrell, Texas, right? You live in LA, you got basketball players, you can do it. So then there's really no excuse why somebody like Jamie Foxx, especially when your comedy is black, in my honest opinion, I can understand some of the brothers like in the Manosphere when we was like, in the 2015, 2020 run. You're the average black man, you're from Philly, you can't get a chick, women is tripping, right? If you're Jamie Foxx, you don't have that problem. You don't have that problem. If you Kevin Hart, you don't have that issue.
I don't understand why niggas that never got these type of women always talk about these type of women. Them bitches be tripping too. Them bitches be tripping too. Go look up the story about Jamie Foxx and Superhead. And which wrestler got shot and killed at 31 years old? Because I'm not seeing his name pop up. People, man, y'all stay inside this summer, man. Go listen to Iceman. Shit. Y'all support the show. Stay inside this summer. Support good content. I'm the hardest working man on damn near YouTube. Stay inside this summer, support the show, and go listen to Iceman.
Whole world could be completely black and financed as you want. So you don't really have an excuse. So when you talk about black discrimination, like Tyler Perry is an example of how you ain't got to do that. So my question is, if Jamie Foxx is really so black and pro-black and standing up for black rights, then how is it that all of his partners are non-black when he don't have the same experience as the passport bros are, for the most part, average to upper middle class black men or lower middle class. Upper middle class black men ain't got to really, deal with that. But
that's not necessarily true. Trust me.
Jamie Foxx is at the upper echelon. He ain't got to deal with none of that shit. So he don't really have an excuse to have three white kids, 32 years, right? And if you want to do that, my question is this: why do you speak out on black issues like you do?
This is the last person to be criticizing him.
As if you're oppressed with the rest of the folks, and you're not oppressed with the rest of the folks. And then you also have the opportunity where you can work with blacks and get things accomplished where everybody else don't have the opportunity. Like, it's hard for us to do that as black men, but not for him.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Yes.
It's fucked up question. Is it an LA thing? Because a lot of this stuff, a lot of these people have resided in LA. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
From Kareem to Jamie to Kanye.
I get where you're going. I get where you're going. Yes. Let me just also add to that. Where you do live does change because ultimately your life, your world could be black, but a lot of the producers and stuff are not black, right? So I do understand that is a point of contention with that. That's correct. A lot of the friends that you are meeting are not black, and you do in that industry, everybody, it's just like the dope game. Everybody in the dope business, just like entertainment, everybody's there. But I mean, still, LA got some of the most feminine black women on planet Earth because LA is a transient city, just like Miami, although they got HIV out there right now. So it's not like, no offense to Philadelphia, right? I heard y'all chicks is kind of rough out there in Germantown, family.
We got
but
some of the best. I live in a black utopia. We got some of the best looking women in the country. In the world.
No, y'all do. I'm just saying that some of them got gunshot wounds. That's all I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying is, if Harlem, y'all close, y'all too close. So what I'm saying is, LA, I was in LA. I was at Jerry's Deli. I saw some beautiful black women. Shout out to my brother William, Mr. Bad Guy, but he just had I think it was a kidney transplant in Cincinnati. Shout out to my bro, man. Talk to him on the email. You got black women coming from London, from Germany. So you got black women coming from everywhere to LA. And you got a lot of the black, like, again, for me, it's no excuse. And I wouldn't really come after Jamie Foxx like this, but the way that you talk, you put yourself, it's almost theatrical. That's the only problem that I have with it. I don't have a problem with him interracial dating, but don't act like you're a victim when, number one, you exposed to.
Bro, you have the biggest problem with interracial dating. Why are we even talking? Oh my God.
Talented blacks everywhere you go. You're exposed to beautiful black women everywhere you go.
Well, they have to do that though, O'Shea. They have to do that because they don't want to alienate some of their fan base. See, we already established in the beginning that you can they already been trained subconsciously in the mind. See, when you find out, the thing is, a lot of black women know Maya Angelou's sex partners. They ignore it. They know she's been with Pink Panthers all her life. That's all she came up with. They know that already. A lot of people know about Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier and so many others. They know.
You said this.
But again, they just let it. They just let it go. So they don't. That's why you notice they don't invoke a Dr. Amos Wilson. You're not going to go somewhere around black elites or high class, black middle class people that are successful. And they're not going to invoke a Francis Chris Welsing. They're not going to invoke maybe a Dr. Claude Anderson won't even come up. See, black people that talk this black stuff, that had black partners, that lived this pro black thing, people that was about it, they're not going to get invoked. They're going to bring up all these other people. That's the way the system is set up. We all three of us can walk down the street right now and we can ask the average black person, yo, who was Dr. Neely Fuller Jr.? They'll be like, who? They won't know. But if you ask him who was Dr. King or maybe Harry Bell.
That's the thing. Them yo people. God damn. A white man will say no and know who the hell you talking about. Them yo people. I've never heard a white man say, man, you know what, man, Trump trying to keep us down, man. He trying to not educate us and he trying to, you know what I'm saying? He trying to limit, you know, he try to. Bro, you got a phone in your hand. There's no excuse. And if y'all check, have y'all seen that video? There's so many videos going around Instagram. It's actually hilarious. They got these videos, and I was just talking to y'all about this, where these kids are going around seeing if kids could read, and the shit ain't even in cursive. They write a note on a damn cue card, and these kids can't even read the fucking cue card. Or comprehend what is on the damn cue card. And these are millennials. The generation without a signature.
Fonte and stuff, they don't know. So the actual people that are some of the gatekeepers for pro-blackness,
And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because the people that need to know who Neely Fuller is the most are the ones that don't. That's what disappoints me. The fact that you got to quiz people and you ain't teaching them is crazy. Let's go.
A lot of points that we regurgitate, that people don't even know that they regurgitate them. You don't even know who these people are. These people are the ones that wrote the blueprint for it.
Yes.
So when I made this hoodie, right?
Right.
This is me slaying Superman, right? Now people will see this image of me. People will see this image of me slaying.
Your hairline was all right back then.
With my sword, now, right? Coming about my spaceship.
You struggling right now.
They see that, they don't know what that means. A lot of people don't know what it means. This is me slaying the white supremacy in my mind. See, when you was young, as a kid with an undeveloped brain, very impressionable, they gave you this image right here and called him Superman. He can fly. He can beat all his enemies. You don't understand what that's doing to you in the subconscious mind. He don't bleed, right? He's Superman. He's white, right? So you watching that while eating your Cheerios or your Frosty Flakes on the floor. Grandma come and say, "Go put your clothes on." Then you go to church. Right. Then they give you a blonde hair, blue-eyed buttermilk Jesus, right? So now God Himself is white and Superman is white. What is that doing to the subconscious mind? Then they giving the girls doll babies. So you're being indoctrinated into.
That seems pretty racist to me. JS, I don't know. See, like you're going out of your way to be, you know,
this as a child with an undeveloped brain, and you don't even realize it. So a lot of times when people hear us talk like this, they will argue you down to the T and don't even know that they've been socially engineered to think the way that they think. They don't understand. And the dominant white society, you have to be cracker friendly. So the way that they make you cracker friendly to stop them from having a Deacons of Defense, or to stop them from having Amaretta Ross or Harriet Tubman, or these rebellious Negroes, how does the minority control the majority? Through the
Hey, you said it, I didn't, bro. You said it, I didn't.
mind subconsciously through your mind. They break you as a child. When you watch Heroes, they got the money. All the money got white faces on there. It says in the King Leopold's letter, we must make them disrespect.
And they beat the shit out of their women.
Respect everything that they would use to affront us, even if the wishes of the priests go against their parents. You don't even know what they done to you. So when I use the term crackatosis, acute white affinity syndrome, I told you, you sitting there back in the day on the steps dreaming about getting away from these niggas. I can't wait to get away from the hood of these niggas. They already got you. This is their society.
Right. Yeah, I told you, man. The pro-blacks is real deep, man. Y'all know Brother George is got a PhD at Negroology. Go ahead, LAR.
So somebody real quick,
Negro State.
2 seconds. Somebody said it sounds good, but I'm still getting out the hood. It's the
let's see what he's talking about here.
mentality. It's not about the hood. The hood ain't ours either. We don't belong in the hood. Listen, a hood, a project.
Where do we belong then?
First of all, this is how I know they got you. When you referring to your community, yourself as the hood or the project or this, first of all, they lived there first. They lived in the projects. They placed you there with limited resources after they seen what they can do to their own people with it. You were the moral standard of this country. You came up from the South. We
are not going to inherit the white man's America. I don't get that. You're not gonna hand us the military and the nukes and all that other shit. Just stop.
lived in these communities was doing good. We built the first septic systems and all these. You don't even know who you are. So when you refer, I'm still getting out the hood. No, that's the place they placed you in. Where they can, in an environment where they can control the way that you think. They place you in a box so you can't see out the box. So when you refer to where you come from as a hood, I already know you lost. Because I know that you don't know who you are. Thank you.
Let me get some shout outs to some of the brothers in here. My brother Sam, again, we'll be arguing in the comments. My brother Gibbs, he's in my diaspora group, man. Shout out to him. I talk to him every day. He's my boy, man, one of my best friends. Oh shit, you funny as hell. Hey man, what's going on with your family? Look like you posing for a Keith Sweat CD cover, man. I rock with you for real. Thank you so much, man. House of Hypocrite, I see a man here. Thank y'all for being here, man. I'm trying to get back live with y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna roast y'all my video today, but I don't really go live but like once a year, man. So I'm trying to get back into it. But go ahead, LER. What you got to say about this?
How pro-black can you be when your paycheck is not coming from black people? And then,
boom. Brother Moses, you want to come up later?
Even spend
I'm gonna send my brother Moses from the Heights. He want to come up and build. Our brother right here, Morehouse graduate. No, go ahead, baby, build it up.
And then, how pro-black do you want to be when you see other black people in higher positions wanting to be pro-black and they wind up dead in jail or villainized? So, when it comes to the pro-black part of it, you've seen people hop in and out of pro-blackness. Sometimes for financial reasons, sometimes out of fear. But what we don't want to say is, even people who are quote unquote pro-black in high places, they don't invest in black people.
Okay,
that becomes the issue. See, a lot of people who have the money and are pro-black, they'll invest in the vast majority of other people who aren't black. Except, I want this person, I want this person. The people who surround them. Matter of fact, O'Shea, you did a story about Nick Cannon getting robbed by a financial advisor because one of the guys happened to be Ugandan.
Right, exactly. Shout out to Brother Jay Shine Randoms. I met him in Kenya. My family right there. Go ahead.
How often have you seen black people who are rich get robbed by white firms? But we constantly say, watch out for black people. How often have you seen black people who became rich? They say that white people told them, hey, get rid of your friends and your family and that. And these situations keep occurring.
Right.
It's a revolving door. It ain't just a Jamie thing. Like you talked about Jesse Williams. It's the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. I'm just throwing one out there.
So I want to ask you a question. Okay. So what you're saying is that if you want to be pro-black at that level, there is a price to pay.
Yeah.
If you go that route.
Yeah.
There's a severe price to pay. And then your career may or may not go to the next level as you want. If you do somehow stick up for black people, then you will pay a severe price. Or end up blackballed or even worse. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Even if you just want to get in this, didn't Michael Jackson have that issue? Didn't Bill Cosby have that issue?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Go ahead, finish that.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Can we just be honest? Can we just take the gloves off and just be honest? Can we hurt some feelings for a minute?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just call it for what it is. And I'm gonna keep it all with 100. And some people in the chat gonna agree with me. Some people ain't.
Please don't curse though.
It just is what it is. A lot of you black folks out there, you believe everything the white man said about us. You believe it's true. Now, when you hear me say this at face value, you'll say, George, that's not true. I don't judge you by what you say out your mouth. I look at your actions. You believe that you are a savage beast. You believe it. You believe that you're not worthy. You believe that you was born with one less chromosome. You believe that you can't get anything done and the white man has full autonomy to rule over you. Look at your behavior, the way that you talk about yourself. You call your
Sound like
communities a hood
prison.
in the ghetto. I can't do nothing with these niggas. This is what you say.
Right.
So when you talk this way, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, but all of us in here are black. So let's not be stupid. We know how our people talk.
Right.
I ain't doing nothing with them niggas. I ain't doing no business with them people. I ain't going around them people.
Right.
White man don't
They
come correct you.
save
He
it
say,
for y'all.
see, I told you. See, so you proved Madison Grant right when in the Rising of the Great Race. You proved H.S. Chamberlain right in what he said about us. So what I'm saying is, I'm reading the comments and I'm listening, and I'm saying, well, damn, same comment you made is the same thing H.S. Chamberlain and his crew was saying about us. The progressive movement. That's what they were saying about black folks. So H.G. Wells was right when he was talking about black people. Based off of some of y'all comments, y'all believe this. But see, you'll argue with me, tell me I'm wrong. But all you got to do is just sit back and listen to you Negroes talk, because they've taken away your ability to dream. You suffer from the Freddy Krueger effect. The minute you go in to dream yourself outside of the positions that you in, Freddy is then there to kill you and send your ass right back to the white man's world. And you live in his box and you manifest nothing. So it's just like you dying. You're living, but you're dead. Because you're not manifesting nothing outside of the box that he provides for you. That's why our communities look the way that they look. I call it the Freddy Krueger effect. You thought you was watching a movie. No, that wasn't entertainment. That was real life. When you go into the dream world, he ain't there to kill you. No, you ain't got no business dreaming, nigga. You gonna live in my box. You gonna talk about your people. You gonna hate your people. You gonna hate your communities. You gonna tear it up. When you make some money, you gonna come over the head of me. I even give you a little bit of white cooch or some Pink Panther. But I'm gonna take your best. I'm gonna put your babies on welfare when they turn 18. I need them for my prison industrial complex. I need them for my military. You don't have no autonomy over yourself at all. And you guess what? Because I ain't gonna say you, we regurgitate all those talking points on ourselves every day. It is what it is.
Well, it's hard to add to that, brother, but like I said, I'm not on your level yet. I'm trying to get my protein shakes up. But I want to tie up to what LAR said, to what you said. And first, LAR hinted it was an LA thing, right? And then what you just masterfully broke down. So I'm going to just try to put my guess to it from what my little carnal knowledge can fathom. And that's this. If I'm a person like Jamie Foxx and I'm in Hollywood, I know that for me and my fan base, which, you know, like I said, is blacks, and most blacks are, I won't say on the left, but let's say Democratic voters, something like that, right? I need to come out and talk about DEI. I need to come out and talk about white supremacy and racism. I need to come out and talk about the things that Black Lives Matter, right? But at the same time, that's me talking about the system. But the system needs to know that I am non-threatening. They have to know that I'm compromised. And I have to signal that without saying that. Okay? And Cat Williams talked about that on the Shannon and Club Shay Shay. You typically get somebody who is mulatto. Everybody has a mulatto wife. If I don't have that, I can get a white woman. Even if I'm not married to her, I am signaling to the white power structure I'm okay. And a lot of black men don't want to really listen to this, but this is why I as a person that lives, and I'm very influenced by my brother here and my big bro LAR movement, right? Because both of these men have had influences on my life to where I am now. More or less George with some of the pro-black ideology that I, since I met him. But I am signaling that I'm okay. You ain't gotta worry about me putting out the business. Give me my check, I'm gone.
Ghetto glazers.
A lot of black men, what you don't understand, and this is one of the reasons why Latino people get respect right now. Asian men get respect right now, okay? When the black man is with the white woman, you ain't got to really say nothing. even if you did meet her in college, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you a story. I was talking to Carlos a little bit earlier. Hold on, my brother earlier today, right? When I was in Poland, I went to Poland. Sorry to be long-winded, but when I first got there, September 15, 2015, I was in Warsaw, and I was going to my medical university of Lublin. I wasn't even really on YouTube then. I met a white lady. This is a true story. I'm a pro-black. Wasn't so much pro-black as I wasn't a little bit, but not as much as I was like in 2018, 2019. There was a young lady that I met at a cafe, and I don't know, man, I felt this like real crazy chemistry with her. It was like, you know, so I told her, look, I'm gonna come back the next day. I'm gonna come see you. I came back the next day. She happened to be there, right? And so I never saw her again, right? But in that moment, had I had like went further with her, here's what I would have said to the rest of the white world. This man is compromised. He is non-threatening to the black power or the white power structure. Completely. That's what you say. He's not a person you can take serious. And every time I see a white man with a black person, not necessarily a white person with a black individual, but I would assume that you're not a threat because you are with the person that's oppressing you in so many words. Because really, I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of the issues that black men have with black women, they go and tell these white women. We're going to be honest, black men too. Black women, black men, they go and tell. Like Ashley Janae, she goes and tells this guy about black men. Do you think that they got respect for y'all when y'all say this shit? Do you think that they care about that? Like, honestly, you black men or black women, y'all got problems with people in our community. You guys have white mates. Y'all go and have white mates and never talk about this shit? You're a fucking lie. I believe 80 to 90% of y'all go and tell these people about our problems. And they get leverage over you. They get leverage over you. Oh, they know about your mom. I did a video today about the white girl. Her little plan and strategy. They study us. They know us coming and going. So then you let somebody come into your mix. Oh, black women like this, black men like this. Oh, and I can tell you why y'all do it, because Africans do it all the time. When you're upset with your community and you date interracially, there is a reason why you do it. It's because you have an issue with your own group. Nobody just interracially dates outside their group all the time if they don't have a problem with their own group. That includes Jimmy Fox. He don't date black women because he got a problem with black women somewhere, somehow. And that frustration, somebody know about it. And he tells his own women, because white women are concerned about black men that love black women. Even if they interracial, white women are concerned about that. So the first thing a black man got to do is to let the white woman know, look, I'm with you. I'm not really tripping on black women no more. Because white women are threatened by black men that like black women. We know that for a fact. And so what I'm saying is, we give up our leverage all the time when we tell them our trash. So then they go and tell their family, oh yeah, my husband, he don't like black women, so he's cool, right? So now here's how it comes back though. Now all of a sudden they know you can't go back to the black community because you don't have no leverage, right? You don't have a community. If something goes wrong, you don't have a community to go back to for real, because you've already fucked yourself up. So how do people treat you when they have leverage over you? Well, it don't matter. They treat you like shit. Everybody who got leverage over you will use it. And so if you're in a relationship, then you get mad. Somebody call you the N-word. Somebody say that you call you something else. You get upset, right? So you end up losing respect. So when somebody see you out there talking about Black Lives Matter, but your white girlfriend know that you've been talking about black women or black men or whatever, oh, he's with us. He's cool. Uh-huh. He don't really mean that. That's a joke. Just give him a few dollars. And I'm gonna leave with this. Black men, you're fighting.
Well, that's the thing though. Like, why is somebody worried about who the fuck you dating? That don't mean you gonna marry them. Like, niggas be hating on you, young nigga. We ain't even married. They hate on you, and you ain't even somebody. You ain't even married.
To be a joke is what I'm saying. And I understand that black women got problems. I understand that
No,
black.
stay single, bro. These guys are married. Let me be in my 40s hating on some nigga. So much things you can do in your damn 40s.
Men got problems. But what you're fighting for is not even ownership.
What are you fighting for?
Because the white man never gonna let you own what you can own with your own group. That's what black men don't get. You got more leverage with your own group. But when you get a white woman, you're not in the own group no more. You don't own nothing over there.
That's part of the crackatosis. What you just said.
You don't own shit over there with them. Nothing, not a motherfucking thing.
But see, remember what I said. You want to go LAR?
Go ahead. You got. I'll finish.
This wine was building up, family. I'm sorry.
That's why I said, because we suffer from crackatosis, we lost our ability to dream. And think about it, though. You want to go into another man's yard where he done raised his family. He got us. They still have their intact culture, right? The Indian man, the Arab, the Arab, the African, and then here you come. What do you think of those men first think about you when they see you come over there? He going to work every day to take care of his family and keep his culture intact. First thing he's saying in his mind is, why are you not over there with your people?
Exactly.
Right? You want to run over and they're paying taxes.
Exactly.
They're building communities, but that's something they're not willing to do. And this is the thing.
Weren't you just hating on the upper affluent middle class black people that was doing that? Right, they get mad at you for taking money out of the black community. Meanwhile, you don't have a black bank. You don't even spend your money. You don't even circulate the black dollar. Well, I don't know, UFO, because think about it. You're evil if you're a black surgeon. Shit.
Bitch!
What's the matter, Daddy?
All right, y'all. All right, now we 3 hours in. We can at least get one supporter for today's show. All right. Y'all let me know. I'll bounce within the next 10 minutes. Probably come back a little bit later. I do want to finish this, but let's go.
Well, I'm telling our people. And
New said how you've lost your ability to dream when all niggas do is dream. Dreaming is the fucking problem. There you go. Like, you got to wake up and start moving and shit, you know?
Well, I want to let our brothers understand. This ain't an attack on black men, because in the house of dysfunction that we didn't create, right? All of us are dysfunctional. The women, the men, the children, everybody. But the thing is, we ain't got no friends and nobody coming to save us. We got to figure it out ourselves. One thing about me, I can say for me, I use myself as an example. The only reason why I've been married, well, not the only reason. I've been married going on 26 years now, because at some point when I woke up, the brother Islam, Zachary Ricketts, gave me knowledge of something. He gave me the game. And he said something to me, LAR, when I was about 22 years old. When I first started understanding what was happening to us and what was happening outside and the way the system was set up. He said, you got to go the opposite way of what they presenting to you. Whatever they present to you, go the other way, right? So I've been married because I looked at my life. Damn, I'm in this prison. I'm fighting this case. I'm doing all this. If it was left up to the system, the way that they had it set up, I was either supposed to be in one of their universities doing nothing, or on the prison dead. Like, you know, what is the identity of a black American outside of nigger culture and the white man system? What is our identity? Who are we?
Right, exactly.
Right? Who are we? So it's our job to build it. So what I'm saying is, I've been married for 26 years because I wanted to be married. I made a choice I said, I'm gonna go and do this. I was watching my homies have a bunch of baby moms and girls getting pregnant. I said, I've been married more than half my life because I made a choice. But the first thing was I had to realize that I had a choice.
Right.
I had a choice. I had to realize I had a choice of loving my people.
Right.
That don't mean I gotta stay in a ghetto mentality. No. First of all, majority of blacks don't even live in ghettos. There's a portion of us, but we got this mentality that we just the bottom of the barrel, the worst of the worst, because they done told you a nigga so much you believe it. Whether you on a block with the hot Glock or in the boardroom, it's the same thought process. You believe it. You believe. I'll give you an example. If you going for a promotion over there in that corporation in the boardroom and you don't get it, you lose to the white man, you just say, all right, we're back to the drawing board. He lose, he ready to jump off the building and die because he lost to a black man. That's the psychology. That's the thought process that they done did to us.
Right.
You just say, oh, well. So no, it's no different. You got crackatosis, but don't realize it.
Right. Well, George B. Let me just, before I get to the LR, let me just shout out to you people. Guys, I know some people want to come up. O'Shea, you can hop on a panel, ask about the podcast. Yeah, I think that guy, he's like a psychologist or whatever, a psychiatrist. Is that what he is?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's a smart guy, man. I don't know what I would add to him. He's very talented, but yeah, sure, I don't mind. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, man. I told my brother no captivity would freeze. I was going to come up there and pull up. So, guys, if you guys want the link, press 1 if you want to come up. We'll open up about 30 minutes. Guys, I'm going to start back going live again, man. I miss y'all. I'm going to start back doing interviews like I was back in the day. But let me give it to my brother LAR.
I'm going to build on both of some of the things both of y'all talked about. I think.
Right. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. My back is killing me. Oh, killing my posture for y'all, man. Y'all support the show, man. Let's get it. It's player talk.
I think it's the cowardice and the hypocrisy of interracial dating. And what I mean by that is it comes off as when you interracially dating, they have the stereotype of you being anti-black. But when these other people who aren't black do you dirty, you don't really say much. You act like it never really happened. You try to downplay it. Kind of like, and I hate to do this, but kind of like when Shannon Sharp got jammed up. It's not, he should have been cussing all over the internet like this raggedy, but she wasn't black. So it's like, I kind of lost out on 8 figures, but let's just move on to the next. That's the issue that winds up happening. Even when you have, whether it be the black women, black men, it don't really matter. When it's time we need to be black and we need to stick together. And it's like, but when these other people rob you, you don't just say, you know what, I'm done with them. Like you said, stay away from them niggas. You don't say stay away from them. Nope, you go right back to them. Because even getting robbed by them is better than black people all the time.
I'm really unsure of what you're trying to say this whole time, yo. In my head.
That's the issue.
What about them black conservatives? 90% of them black conservatives, they prop in front of you. They come right out there with a white partner, and they make excuse that the community do.
But it's gonna happen to them. It always happens. But that's the cowardice part. That's when it happens to them. They do this wasn't about color. It was about my Christianity and the way that I speak. And I'm a civilized person and I don't act like that. And it's like, okay, bro. It happened because of that. And just like this whole situation that's happening with the voting, the gerrymandering, guess what's gonna happen? They're not gonna vote your black ass in. And then you go, but it's not a racial thing. It's like, bro, it's that cowardice. It's that you have too many black people who are anti-black, but pro-black at the same time. But racism don't matter until it happened to me or my kids.
It's crazy.
You know what? It's Candace Owens.
Right.
It's that.
Brandon Tatum.
Oh, yeah, it's that. So
let me add. Go ahead. What's your saying?
No, you got
No, you was building up. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No. If I okay.
Come on, get fired.
This,
Go ahead.
this
Get
becomes
fired.
a point when you go.
Get canceled.
I don't want my kid going to HBCU. They need to be around the white folks. And then it's,
Right.
why don't I like black people no more? Then it's, I don't want my kids eating that black food. I want my kids eating avocado toast. It's like, listen, everything. But then when your kids grow up and your grandkids grow up and they go, shoo, you fried fish eating hooligan. And it's like, where did this come from? You.
Right.
You.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this, and this is where I'm gonna end it. Here's the one of, it ain't the number one issue, but one of the biggest issues with this. You got too many black folks who act like the worst stereotypes of black America is black culture. You skip everything else, and it's just straight trap house, drug dealing, and crack baby.
They confusing me, bro.
Second line, stepping, HBCU. All you could think
I gotta go to New Orleans
is,
to see that, by the way.
Oh man, that's the shit. Second line.
We gotta go.
Hey, night. I was born in the 9. I'm a night war baby. But
right.
Hey, what you from the Desire Project?
No. We went from Desire, but I'm from the 9. I'm from the 9. Yeah, but this becomes the problem where you go, because you got black, you have, and I hate to say this, but even with us black folks, a lot of us have put our kids in the suburbs or been in the suburbs for a long period of time. Right. A lot of this is why a lot of our kids in the suburbs have a backward stereotype of what blackness is. Because even in your damn house, your parents can tell you, hey, bro, that's not really black. That's gangster rap. That's pretty much what you're emulating, is gangster rap. That ain't even all a rap. The same thing with the girls. That it's being black is that. That's not really that. Right. So what winds up happening is, and I hate to do people this way, a lot of people want to be black, want to be stereotypically black for profit. Okay. But how can I say this? Stereotypically white in a life. I only feel free. I want to feel, when I feel free, I feel white. When I feel smart, I feel white. When I feel like, bro, you know what I'm saying? When I feel like a good human being, I feel white. And it's like, bro, hold up.
You know where that comes from.
But when I'm on the grind and I'm in the struggle and I'm black, it's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because and I hate to do this, but Jamie Foxx even said that one time. He got pulled over. I was in my Rolls Royce. I was feeling white. I had the top down, and they pulled me over. It's like,
yeah, he did say that. Didn't
shut your ass up saying that shit.
Yeah.
Let me read these super chats. Go ahead. Just read real quick. Most black conservatives, I'm seeing people I ain't seen in years, man. The gone. I gotta get in that. My brother Jay Shine. Me and Jay Shine had a really good
guys. I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. We'll probably pick this up later on tonight. Shout outs to everybody here. I was gonna do another 15 minutes, but I'm good, bro. I'll see you guys on the next one. Between this, YouTube not putting out notifications and I'm not doing this today. See y'all on the next one. It's Player Talk Radio. We're gonna pick this back up. We're gonna do a part 2. I got y'all. Peace.
What's the matter, Daddy? What's the matter, Daddy?
Welcome to Player Talk Radio with DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the Manosphere. Let's get it.
Too late again. Why you only cross my mind this late? Phone light glowing on my skin. Moon outside the porcelain. Half awake in oversized clothes, reading old text like scripture again. You got Gemini moods after midnight, cold when you want space, then sweet like a Cancer in private. Boy, you confusing me lately, yeah. Lip gloss stain on a wine glass, playlist looping, ceiling fan slow. I swear every time I let go, your name flow back through my phone. 3 little dots on my screen. Why'd I feel bigger than it should be? Maybe I romanticize everything. Maybe that's the woman in me. Typing, typing, you're still typing. Say it or don't to mine, you still read between the lines. Typing, 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 typing to who I am. I'm still trying to figure what kind of man you are. Moon and Scorpio, heart in disguise. Typing, still typing. You love like a Pisces sometimes. Deep talks mixed with pretty lies. Got that Aquarius distance, but your eyes still pull me in every time. And I know better, honestly. My friends say, girl, leave him be. There's something about your silence, feel like unfinished poetry. I keep making movies in my head of us somewhere in low blue light. You touching my waist, slow dancing while the TV flickers all night. And maybe I just missed the feeling. Maybe I miss being chosen. Maybe pretty girls get lonely too, even when they glowing. And maybe you ain't even perfect. Maybe I just love the mystery. The way your name looked on my screen like it belonged next to me. Typing, 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 typing. 3 dots got me hypnotized. Every time I almost move on, you hit me right at midnight. Typing, 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 typing. Boy, you dangerous for my mind. Virgo heart over analyzing every little thing you write. Typing, still typing. Typing, still typing. Too awake, still staring at my phone. Pathetic, but kinda beautiful too.